Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Wednesday, June 21st, 2017. My name's Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market today, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by 1.5 right now to 24.36 per contract. You can see in the overnight session, though, futures were much lower. They have come off the lows quite a bit, but in the overnight session, right around 4:30 in the morning, futures were at the low point here. So we'll see if that does get retested today. Yesterday, we had a pretty good sell-off in the market, basically reversing all of Monday's gains, and we are starting to see selling pressure take hold. But we have lots of stocks in the news today, and that's where we're going to focus our attention. So let's get started here. The first stock we're going to look at is going to be Federal Express. Ticker symbol is FDX. They are a leading transport company in the world, if not the leader. Stock right now is trading at 207.40, closed at 208.95. It's been a wild ride. You can see after the close yesterday, stock spiking higher, but it has given back all of its afternoon gains from yesterday and then some. Right now trading down at 207.40. Stock did close at 208.95 yesterday, so not down all that much from the close, but down quite a bit from the spike higher after the closing bell. So again, we're going to be looking at FedEx today. Right off the bat, if it, I'm looking for levels here. I do see a minor level around the 202 level, so I would keep that on the radar, but we'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. It's just not giving us enough of a move here to really make a decision at the moment. So we're going to have to look at the pattern, but FedEx will be in play today at some point. So keep it on the radar. We'll be looking at this one, and we'll let you know what we're seeing. Again, we'll be looking to trade this in the intraday stock chat room. Let's take a look at Adobe. ADBE is the ticker symbol here. Adobe catching a major bid. Stock closed at 140.91. It is trading at 146 now. Briefly almost got up to the 148 level, has pulled back from there. But nonetheless, this is a new all-time high for Adobe. Now, if you own the stock, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own it, I would not be chasing it up here. And here's the reason why. When you look at, say, a monthly chart, the thing has gone parabolic. It's been just an absolute rocket ship ride for Adobe, especially over the past year. But whenever you get moves like that, they just start to get too extended, too overbought, and again, potentially can fade. So you want to be careful there. If you do own it, just trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. But Adobe is not one that you want to pick up here at these highs, at these levels. Let's take a look at Red Hat. Another tech name here. Stock is, I believe, gapping up to new 52-week highs here. This is trading at $98.45. It closed at $89.96. So this is a great move here for Red Hat. This is another name, though, in my opinion, is getting very overbought. So we'll see if it could trade much higher. Briefly got to 100 on two little occasions, one yesterday after the closing bell, one this morning, then pulled back off of that. So again, big level at 100 there for Red Hat. But again, this is a name where you trail the stop loss if you own it. If you don't own it, do not try to pick this thing up at these levels up here. Next up, we're going to take a look at KMAC. This is CarMax. Stock right now is trading at $63.76. It closed yesterday at $59.26. So this is a very good move back up for CarMax. Again, we'll give it the upside bias as long as it can hold up here. We'll look at pattern once it opens up on the market at 9:30, and we'll see how it plays out. Right now, right when I look at the stock, though, you do have some big resistance levels coming into play around the $67, $68 area. Not sure it's going to get up that high. We'll see how it plays out. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. It looks like Intel is in the news today. It looks like they got downgraded. Stock right now is trading at 34.40, closed at 34.86. I don't think it's that big a deal. AMD, though, is catching a really big bid today. I'm not sure what the news is here, but Advanced Micro Device is catching a big pop. Stock closed at 12.64, now trading at 13.58. That's a real good move for AMD this morning. I'm not sure what's behind that move, but again, we'll keep an eye on that, and if I see anything there, we will look to play that name. That's a stock that we do play quite often in the intraday stock chat room, but I'm not sure what's behind the AMD news, but I am seeing that stock making a pretty big move this morning. So we'll keep it on the radar, and we'll see how it plays out. But that's a good pop there for AMD. Let's take a look at Winnebago. WGO is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is, they reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at $30.15. Closed at $29.30. So it's upticking a little bit. I don't think we can make too much out of it. Still a lot of resistance in this general area around the 30.5 to 31 level for Winnebago, but decent, little uptick there. Lazyboy also reporting earnings. LZB is a ticker symbol there. Looks like that stock right now is catching a good bid, trading at $29.60, closed at $26.20 yesterday. Lazyboy on the move. A lot of resistance for this stock, up around the $31.50 to $31.75 level. So again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, can't pick it up here. But this is a very, very good, solid, strong gap higher. Let's take a look at CA today. CA catching a big, big bid. The stock closed at $31.58 yesterday, trading at $35.52 now. It looks like there's some talk about a possible merger with BMC. So, again, two software companies going to merge. At least that's the talk, M&A chatter. I don't know if it's true or if it isn't. Hasn't been confirmed. Either way, stock is up ahead of the opening bell. And if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone up here. I wouldn't do anything just in case that rumor is true. Very, very often when we get rumors and it's not an options expiration week, there could be some real substance to the rumor. So we'll see how that plays out, and we'll see where we go. Next up, we want to talk about the gold market today. Gold futures trading up a point. Right now, they're sitting at $1,244.60 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, that is trading at $118.32. Crude oil today up 17 cents. Right now, crude is trading at $43.68 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO today, you're going to see that is trading at $8.99. So all in all, you do have gold up a touch, you have oil up a touch, and again, both have been very, very weak as of late. So we'll see how that plays out. There is some talk that OPEC is going to talk about more production cuts, but I'll believe it when I see it. Until then, we'll see how this market plays out today. It's going to be a very, very interesting trading session, and we'll see where we go. With that being said, everybody, if you have not done so, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Had another decent day yesterday. We've had a great 2017, and we're going to look to keep that going really right into the end of the year. Remember, when there's volatility, there's lots of trade action, and we had volatility kicking in at the end of the day yesterday. Hopefully that'll spill over to today, and we will get lots of action as there are a lot of stocks in play this morning. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great session, and we will see you on the charts.